Welcome back to the Silver Lining, where it's no filler, no fluff, but we keeps it a buck. And today we're gonna follow up again about the new J. Cole song. I already did my reaction on the song. If you want to check it out, I'm gonna link it in the description below. But today I got the crew with me, and they're gonna talk about what they think about the song as well. And we're also gonna talk about if people are being a little too hard on J. Cole or not. Obviously, we know how everything went as far as him backing out of the battle. So we're going to talk about if people are going too hard on him or if it's about right. So got my crew, got Stan. How's it going, man?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm good, man. And of course, we got Kurt. How's it going, brother?
You already know, big brother. I'm happy to be here. Let's get it.
All right, so let's get straight to it, man. This J. Cole song came out and it caused a lot of talk. So I'm going to start with Stan. What did you think of the song?
Classic J. Cole, man. I mean, it's a dope record, but it's J. Cole. I mean, I think we get to the later part about being too hard on this dude. Look, the record was straight. It was his usual straight record. It was dope, nice beat. His wordplay is still one amongst the best in the industry. I mean, what else can you say about it? I think that the problem people are having with him is again this whole battle thing. And I've kind of again, I was one of those people. I was definitely one of those people that was shitting on him in the beginning because I felt like he bitched out in the battle, and you don't do that in this game. But people being too hard on him. But like I said, we'll get into that after we talk about the song. But the song is dope. It's classic J Cole. I hope the nigga drops an album soon. You know, just to kind of at this point he just needs to just focus on his career and keep dropping dope music. Can't worry about motherfuckers, you know, shitting on him about you backed out the battle. Nigga, time to move on. You know, this, this is how I feel about it. It's time to move the fuck on. Shit happened months ago. We shit on Cole for a minute, but we need to get back to realizing the nigga's one of the best rappers in the industry. Period. One of the best of all time. He's one of the best that we have currently going. And let's stop the stupid shit. Let's just stop the dumb stuff. Nigga's dope. Let's move on.
All right, Kurt.
um, the song, like Stan said, classic J. Cole. It just, I just, me as a J. Cole fan, I needed this song because it kind of like it reminded me. You know what I'm saying? When you sitting all this shit on the radio and hearing all this shit on Instagram, oh J. Cole, he fell off. J. Cole, J. Cole, J. Cole, he ain't do this. J. Cole, and then I heard that. I was just like it just kind of make you forget about all that other shit. The nigga's so nice that it almost made me forget about everything else. Wordplay, bro. His choice of words, bro. How he breaks it down to me. Um, classic J. Cole, man. Like this is why we love J. Cole. The wordplay. Um, like he said, we get into it a little bit about whether we've been too hard on him or not. But as far as this song is concerned, like this is how you come back. If you're under scrutiny, if people are questioning you, if people are like downplaying your skill set, just get in there and work. Just get in there and work. I remember Kobe was talking about all the turmoil with him and Shaq, and he said one thing. He said, "Winning cures everything. Winning cures everything, bro. I don't care about how much you like me. I don't care if you think I'm a good person or not. Winning cures everything." J. Cole, dope ass lyrics cure everything. Like it don't matter if people mad at you about the Drake, if people think you should have stepped up against Kendrick or whatever, just keep making dope ass like we just did when we heard that shit.
What's that?
All
So
right, all right,
I think it's a good song.
all right. Go ahead and expound then, Kurt, since you're there. So you think people are being too hard on him?
No, no, I got mixed feelings. Okay, I do feel like these are rappers, bro. Like me and you and Sam, we can just objectify the fact that he didn't like it. I do feel like we supposed to, as artists, we are supposed to have an opinion, but I felt like The media was taking these opinions too far. Like we're starting to question things outside of rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I do feel like he is a sucker for apologizing. And the only reason I say that is because he made a whole album about the man, bro. He made a like you swung on this man. You swung on him. Like you can't swing on somebody and then like Reggie, if I punched you in your face right now, would you accept an apology? Like if I hit you in your mouth like bow and said, I'm sorry, like I didn't mean that. Like, no, bro, you're supposed to take your lumps. I mean, you swung, you put your name in there. But at the same time, I do feel like people are going overboard. Let's not act like this man ain't goaded. Like he ain't been goaded. I do think he deserves criticism for not staying in the battle, but I feel like the criticism is too much. Yes, he deserves to be talked about. He deserves to be joked. He deserves to be ridiculed. You put your name in, and then you backed out when shit was about to get hot. However, that doesn't mean you don't make great music, bro. That doesn't mean you still not one of the lyrical kings of this game. You know, so I'm in the middle with it. Like, I just can't accept that Face of the Reaper shit he called and asked for a feature and on a video chat and seen the wrath of the Reaper. I can't accept none of that shit no more. We're not trying to hear no
That's
more.
right.
No, he can't do that shit no more. But what he did with this song, keep it lyrical, keep it hip hop, keep it self conscious. He could do that all day. I'll accept that. So, like I said, I'm in the middle. As long as he keep making good music, I respect it.
All right, Stan.
I mean, I kind of agree with him to an extent. I agree with Kurt to an extent. I'm like, this is my feelings is, it's time to move the fuck on. That's just how I feel. It's time to move on. I mean, we gave the nigga grief. We gave him the grief because he backed out of the battle. At the end of the day, this shit is still sport. And if you decide not to, if you call yourself the best in the industry, the best in the world, and you don't compete, you know what I'm saying, and then you back out, then you can't be considered one of the best in the world. You can't be considered, a top dog if you backing out of a fight. And Kendrick picked a fight with this nigga. Kendrick picked a fight with Drake. He picked a fight with J. Cole. He called him out, and Cole decided to back off for his own personal reasons. And again, I respect his reasons. I just didn't like what he did at the time. So I agree with Kirk to an extent because my thing is, yo, you can do all the stuff that you do. You can do all the lyrical shit. He's one of the best in the world, and he can keep doing that stuff. But please don't yeah, like he said, that all that face and all that Grim Reaper shit. No, let's not do that no
That
more.
Face of the Reaper.
Yeah, you can't do that no more because at this point we already seen what happened when nigga called you out and you backed off like a little girl. But my feeling is at this point is move the fuck on. That's how I feel right now. I feel like the cure for all this is just make a great album, make great music. It's the same thing I would say to Drake. It's the same thing I would say to Drake. You know what I'm saying? If you want people to move on from this stuff and move on from this pedophile stuff and all that, A minor and all that bullshit. You want to move off all that corny shit? Then just make some good music. Don't pick another fight with Kendrick Lamar. Don't pick a fight with Kendrick. Don't try to start round two. No. It's time for niggas to move on, man. It's time for everybody involved to move on to the next thing. It was fun while it lasted. It was a fun thing. It was great for the hip hop. It put Kendrick at another level than what he was, which is crazy. He was already at a high level, and he put him to an even bigger level. And it's time for niggas to move on. So all of them, are just time for them to move on. Cole, Drake, Kendrick, move the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. It's time to move on. And Cole is still one of the best rappers in the industry, one of the best in the world at what he does in his craft, one of the best wordplay guys that we have going, one of the best lyrically content guys, conscious guys. It's time to move on. Let's focus on that. Cole, focus on the fact that you're just one of the best at what you do.
You know what?
It's that I feel like he gonna all for the rest of his career, he's going to be scarred by that. That's a scar that's going to show for the rest of his career, bro. Like,
I
I mean,
guess, I
listen,
guess, I guess, but
yeah, I mean,
yeah, I'm like, it's time to move the fuck on. That's how I keep reiterating that. It's time to move on. It was fun.
I agree.
We
I agree.
we
I
gave
do think
we
we
gave
should
the nigga
move
the
on.
grief. Reggie got something to say. He got his hands up, so I'm sure he got something
Go
to
ahead,
say.
Reggie.
Go
Go ahead.
Let me tell y'all something, man.
ahead.
No, we're not being too hard on him. We're giving him exactly what he deserves. And let me tell you something right here. Let me tell y'all something. Listen to y'all talk. Both of y'all know it because both of y'all have said things within what y'all said to where y'all know in y'all minds, in y'all hip hop minds, y'all know that we are not being too hard on him. Y'all know this is a stain on his jacket that is never coming off. Both of y'all know it because both y'all had little things in there where y'all kept
Yeah,
saying
it is a
stuff.
stain.
You're not in the middle. No, Stan. Kurt, you're not in the middle. You said you in the middle. You're not in the middle. I heard everything you said. You're not in the middle. You know it. You know it. The narrative right now that's going around where people are saying, oh, Cole, he didn't know it was going to get all this. He thought maybe it was a friendly fade. This friendly fade stuff is absolute nonsense. This is hip hop. This is a battle. Ain't no friendly fades. Some of these people are acting like they're new to what rap battles are. I mean, I understand if you're 16, maybe you're not, but people our age, we know what this is. People talking about like, man, back in the day, we ain't do that. We ain't do that kind of stuff. It was no, absolutely not. KRS-One, we ain't talked about this song yet, but KRS-One on The Bridge Is Over said Roxanne Shante only good for steady fucking. Is that a friendly fade? I don't think so. We talk about Cannabis and LL Cool J, right? That one they didn't go too far. People say that because I don't think people actually know that the battle continued
That
after.
battle was vicious.
Yeah, but after the Ripper Strikes Back, it kept going. There was another song. There was a song from Cannabis called "Rip the Jacker." You know what he said on "Rip the Jacker"? I heard Simone, who's LL Cool J's wife, was a high school slut, and she learned how to fuck before she learned how to cuss. Is that a friend? Is that a friendly fade? Is that a friendly fade? That was like a friendly fade to me. And you know what LL Cool J said in response? As far as cannabis go, I'm hitting his ex broad. I'm getting head from his dime piece while 20 gangbangers applaud. Is that a friendly fade? I don't think so. We know what. So wait a second. We know what 50 and Ja did. We know the stuff they said. They brought up children. Kids have never been brought up in a rap battle before. They haven't. Yo, mammy, yo, pappy, that bitch you chasing, you little dirty ass kids, I fucking erase them. You claim your mother's a crackhead and Kim is a known slut. So what's Haley gonna be when she grows up? Whoa.
I can take it further back than that.
Yeah.
Destiny lays in my hands, Gat lays in my waist. I mean,
Yes.
that was a subliminal by Big on Victory to Nas.
To
And
Nas.
niggas don't again.
So what are we talking about? I thought it was going to be a friendly fade. I thought we were just going to be friendly in rap. When does that ever happen in a rap battle? It don't happen. Battles are what they are. So this narrative and you know who started it? He's a brilliant mind. He's a brilliant man. Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar's who did this. This is why he was so brilliant in this battle. He laid bullshit out there. See, battles aren't about truth. In fact, it's about bullshit. Bullshit is a subjective telling of a truth or a lie that benefits the bullshitter. And that's what he did. How can you go on a song like Euphoria and say, it's a friendly fade, we should keep it that way? On the exact same song where he alludes to him liking younger women and alludes to him not being a good father to his son. How you gonna say it's a friendly fade and then on the same song say those things? There ain't no friendly fades in rap battles. Battles are what they are. So J. Cole had an opportunity to showcase that he's not the bronze winner. You know what I'm saying? He was always been the third wheel. This is Michelle and Destiny's Child. No disrespect, but that's what he is. That's what he's been. And so he had an opportunity to showcase that he can get busy on the mic. And the thing is, it would have been a different battle if he stayed in it. because Drake was in it. Did you hear that song that they did on Drake's last album, that Scary Hours thing with Cole and Drake was on the same song. They was doing a back and forth flow. Yeah, they could have
Yeah.
came together. They could have came together and got busy. He ran from a fight. He ran from it. So all that stuff where he's talking about how nice he is, he's the nicest. He had an opportunity and he ran. Last thing I'm going to say before I come back to y'all, I'm sure I got a lot to say. Hold on, no, wait, one more thing, and I'm gonna let y'all go. If we're gonna give Cole this medal of honor of just maturity, I'm the mature guy. I don't want to do this battle stuff. I'm the mature guy, right? We're gonna do that, right? I ask you, Kurt. I ask you, Stan. I ask anybody watching this: would we give the same grace to Drake if he did the same shit? If after push-ups he got on stage and was like, Kendrick Lamar, man, I like Kendrick Lamar, he's a good guy, I don't want no beef or nothing like that. If he did that, would we really be giving him grace, or would we be clowning him? We would be dog piling on top of this dude like a fumble in college football. It's nonsense. We're not being too hard on J. Cole. He deserves every single bit of what he's getting because he ran from a fight. The greatest rap battle in the history of the game. He had an opportunity to be a part of it, and he ran. And then he gonna act like he wasn't sending subliminals to Kendrick all this time. Not trying to hear it, man. Nonsense. We ain't being too hard on him. I'll let y'all go.
First of all, Ray, let me say that was an amazing rebuttal. I swear to God, that was amazing, bro. You did your thing. But I'm not trying to give Kendrick a pass. I'm not trying to give J. Cole a pass. I'm not giving him a pass. I said he's gonna always be scorched. He's gonna always be stained by the fact that he backed down. That's why I said I don't want to hear that face of the Reaper shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear about how you kill niggas in the game. You can no longer do that. Crooked Smile, we can do that all day. You know what I'm saying? We can do that, J. Cole, all day. We can do that. Like, we could do that. But what I'm saying to you, Ray, what I'm saying to you, what I'm saying to you, Ray, it's like him backing down from a battle doesn't change his lyrical ability. Okay? Now, it does, like I say, it does stain him as an artist because when J. Cole first came out, it's only been like the last 2 or 3 years that J. Cole became this face of the Reaper ass nigga. Like, you know what I mean? If anything, this whole situation put him back in the element that he originally was in. He wasn't one of them niggas, I kill these niggas, I smoke these niggas, don't no nigga want me on their track. He wasn't one of them niggas when he first came out. If anything, him backing down actually put him back into the element of who he really is as an artist. Because he know we don't want to hear that face of the Reaper shit no more. It's over. It's over. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to continue to get J. Cole and his original element, then I will respect that because that was who he was originally. Now, in terms of him backing down out of the battle, he gonna always be a sucker for that. He gonna always be a sucker for that. But to be honest with you, bro, would you be mad if a nigga like Andre 3000 backed out of a battle? Like, would you be mad at these niggas? Like niggas that don't be, because that's what J. Cole originally was. So, like, if he's gonna move in his original element was before all of that gangster shit came out of nowhere. KOD was hard as shit. You know what I'm saying? All that shit was coming out of nowhere, bro. Like, what I'm saying is, he can no longer challenge niggas. He can no longer talk about how he's the best. He can no longer talk about shitting on niggas. Like I said, as long as I'm getting Crooked Smile, I'm getting Power Trip, I'm getting Young Simba, as long as I'm getting that from him, I'll respect it. I'll respect it. But just because he backed down out of a battle, bro, I can't just throw away everything J. Cole because he backed down out of a battle. Yes, he's a sucker for backing it down. Yes, he has to tiptoe throughout the rest of his career, you know what I mean, and walk subconsciously. But, bro, That man got too talented and he's too much of a wordsmith. And I love hip hop too much to let the fact that he hopped out of a battle affect my mind towards his future projects when I know he's going to be lyrical. Like I'm not going to say I'm not going to deny this Port Antonio because he backed out of a battle. I'm not going to deny like I'm not going to deny his like collard greens. I'm not going to deny that shit because he backed out of a battle. He just has to stay on that shit. He can't do that other shit no more. Now, as
Yeah,
long as he stays in that element and he stays in that grind, then I have to respect it as a nigga that love hip hop, as a nigga that
ain't no,
love lyricism.
ain't nobody said that though. Ain't nobody said we can't still appreciate him musically. I'm saying the whole thing about him or us being too hard on him. No, we ain't being too hard on him, man. This is hip hop. This is what this is. So no, we're not being too hard on him. He's getting the exact amount of vitriol that he deserves for what he did. That's all I'm saying.
Let me clarify
But you got
what
people
Go
I
ahead.
that
was saying, because I
Hold on,
agree
Kurt.
with
Hold
I
on,
agree
Curtis.
with
Let Stan go. Go ahead, Stan.
I agree with everybody. Everybody's making great points. Let me just clarify something. I'm not sitting here telling you that he should not get shit for what he did. No, what I'm saying is that it's time to move on. That's all I'm saying. It's time to move
Nope.
on.
It ain't time. It's never time.
Yeah, I understand what y'all saying, but what I'm saying is, at this point in time, it's time to move on. It's time to. But you
everyone
are
is
right.
bad.
Look. He's not. Look, I'm not absolving the fact of what he did. At the end of the day, he did. He Josh Hawley the battle. He ran. He ran like a little bitch from the battle. I'm not gonna sit here and
He did.
say that he didn't. He Josh Hawley it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not absolving that. What I'm saying is, how long are we gonna keep beating this nigga up about it? You know what I'm saying? How long are
Forever.
we gonna keep beating him up about it when he's one of the best rappers in the industry. He's one of the best that we have living right now. We don't have too many guys out here that are A+ level lyricists that make not just good street music but commercial shit too. Like I said, he's made the Crooked Smiles, he's made the Power Trips, all those records. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with him making those records either. I have no problem with him making. I'm J. Cole, and I'm gonna impress y'all with my awesome wordplay and fancy lyrical wordplay. I have no problem with him doing that. But like he said, like Kurt said, if he wants to keep doing I'm the face of the Reaper shit, that's not gonna work for me anymore. Because he had an opportunity to
That's
show that
not gonna work.
he was a top. It's just not gonna work anymore. He can't do that. If he wants to do that, then he can do that. But he's gonna have niggas like you and me saying, "Well, hold up, bro. You had a chance you had a chance to prove that, but you decided to say, nah, I don't want to be. I don't want that.
Mhm.
And you didn't want to do that.
And Sam,
So go ahead.
what you said, I could see Reggie wanted that battle, bro. Reggie, that's what it
Look, I
is, bro. It's
understand
the
that.
hip
I
hop
understand
fan
he
in
wanted
him.
that.
He
I understand
wanted
he
that
wanted that. We all
battle.
wanted that. We
He had
all
never
wanted
let
that.
that
We all
go.
wanted that. That's what he. I know what he wanted, and I know what I wanted, and we didn't get what we wanted. So when you don't get what you want, you get pissed off, and I understand that part of it. I do understand that. I mean, we all get pissed off when we don't get what we want. I understand that, and this is what we wanted, and we didn't get it, and we didn't get it because one guy decided that he didn't want to participate. I understand the frustrations with it, I really do, but I feel like now, yo, it's time to move the fuck on, man. I mean, it's over.
Mm-mm.
It's over. It happened. It happened. He's got to live with that part of it. I'm not saying that you have to forget about it, but I do say we have to move on from it. I'm not saying forget about it. I'm not saying give him a pass. I'm not saying that anytime he starts doing that face of the Reaper shit that we don't have to call him out on it. I'm just saying it's time to move on. It's time to focus on the music and who's and let Cole do him. I mean, again, Cole probably put an album out soon, and everybody gonna listen to it. It's like, man, this shit hard. And let's just do that. Again, if it's whack, then it's whack. If it's hard, it's hard. If it's good, it's good. If it's shitty, then we're gonna call it out. But I'm not gonna keep beating his ass up about this because at the end of the day, we all make decisions that you know, maybe others don't think it's the best decision, but we think it's the best decision. He made the best decision for him at that time. Whether I like it, you like it, niggas like it, it is what it is. I'm not sitting here again. I'm not sitting here saying we gotta give him a pass. I'm just saying How much longer are we gonna keep kicking this nigga's ass about it? How much longer are we gonna keep giving him shit about it? Like the
I
nigga
mean,
did what he
technically
did,
speaking, we
man.
can put it for his whole career. Technically speaking, bro. Technically speaking, we can hold that against him. That was something monumental that he did. Yeah, we could hold that against him his whole career, technically.
I'm not
But
saying
I'm
that
just
you
saying,
can't.
just
Go ahead,
I'm
don't
Kurt.
not
hold that
saying that at
against
all.
him in
Hold on,
future
Stan. Hold on,
careers.
Stan.
Yeah,
Let Kurt go. Go ahead, Kurt.
yeah, good.
I'm saying, like, technically speaking, we can hold that over his head his whole career. Like Jordan is the GOAT, and we still talk about him getting crossed by AI, right?
Yeah.
Happened in your career is embarrassing. Like we can hold on to that shit as long. And this was monumental, bro. This was a monumental moment that he backed away from. I just don't want people like I don't care if you hold it over his head. You can hold it over his head. I just don't want that to take away from his actual lyrical ability moving forward. I don't want people to take that and say, "Oh, I'm not listening to J. Cole no more." Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Man, what the fuck? Can you hear me now?
yeah, we got you. I got you.
I
Yeah.
just don't I don't want. I just like I said, we can hold that over his head the rest of his career if we want to. We can hold it over his head. But like Reggie, what do you want? What do you want to happen? Do you want us to ban him like we did Ja Rule? Like what are you expecting our reaction to be, bro? Because we done gave him shit for the longest, bro.
That's what I'm
Like
saying. How much
which
longer do you want to
reaction
shit
are
on
you
this nigga,
expecting?
man? How much longer do y'all
Like,
want to
I'm
keep
trying
shitting
to
on this
figure
nigga,
out
man?
what
That's
he
all I'm
wants to
saying.
do.
You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
It's gonna always it's gonna always be a stain, bro. But what is what are you expecting to happen? He must be having trouble. I'm trying to understand what bro want to happen. Like, do you want us to not listen to him? Damn, bro. Right in the heart of the conversation too.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's cool. Is he's again everybody. I understand that people get bad because they can't get what they want. I understand that what he wanted is a lot of people wanted this triple threat three-way cage match between the three best guys. I get that, but I just feel like, yo, what are we going? What? How long are you gonna keep beating this nigga up? How long are we gonna keep beating him up about it? It's time to move the fuck on. But again, like you said, Cole can only do, but he can do the Crooked Smile records. He can do the those friendly records. He can do the I'm the best nigga in the I listen to my wordplay. He can do those things, but he can't start talking about the face of the Reaper and I'm the Reaper of the industry. He can't do that anymore.
All right. Sorry about that, fellas.
It's all good.
Yeah, yeah.
Where was
But
we
what
at?
we were saying, Brad, is what do you want to happen to Cole? Are we supposed to ban him like we did Ja Rule? What do you think is the justifiable punishment for him?
It's very interesting you bring up Ja Rule because I was about to bring up Ja Rule. Do we let him off the hook? Because people still clown Ja Rule to this day for engaging and losing this battle with 50 Cent. People still talk about it to this day. So we don't. I'm saying that sometimes you get a stain on your jacket that don't come out. And I actually would like an answer to the question that I asked, and I'm gonna start with Stains. I want an answer to this because because I feel like it needs to be asked. If Drake did this, if Drake did push-ups, right, and he puts out push-ups, and then he gets on stage and say, "Yeah, I did something grimy. I shouldn't have done that. I love Kendrick Lamar. He's a great rapper. You know, his pen is way better than mine's. Punch me in the face and I won't do nothing." If Drake did that, would y'all have the same grace that's being said right now? Stan, would you?
Oh, of course not. No, no, no. Again, don't get me wrong. No,
Why
absolutely
not?
not. He begins. It's time to move on. It's time to give let the niggas do what they've been doing. That's all I'm saying. And you're right. If Drake had done the same thing, Drake would be getting shit on worse. He'd be getting shit on worse because
Mm-hmm.
niggas don't like Drake. So he'd be getting the shit worse. And again, you saw what happened to Drake. You've seen what happened to Drake since this Kendrick shit happened. Nobody
Right.
would hear nothing from him. And again, my advice to Drake is the same advice for J. Cole. Move the fuck on. Drake needs to sit there and say, I lost the battle. I got beat. Okay, great. I'm still rich. I'm still gonna make music. I'm still gonna move the fuck on. At some point, you have to move on from your failures. You have to move on from mistakes. You have to move on from the. Again, Cole made the decision he made to run away from this thing. He deserved the shit that he got for it. But we gotta give the brother a chance to continue his career. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying forget. I'm not saying, man, I don't remember that. Yeah, I remember it. I remember it forever. I remember every day I see J. Cole, like that's the nigga that ran away from the battle. I'm not saying not to do any of that. You can do all that.
I
I'm just
will.
saying that's fine. You can do that if you want to do that. You can do all that. I'm just saying, let the nigga make his music, man. Let the nigga move on with his career, and let's give him the opportunity to say, you know what, that album was good, man. That song was good. That verse was good. That feature was good. Instead of every time we're talking about it, saying, that nigga ran away from Kendrick Lamar. We ain't gotta say all that all the time, man. We ain't gotta do that. I'm not saying forget. I'm just saying we ain't gotta do all that, man. Let the nigga let the nigga be great. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let him be great. Let Kendrick be great. Let Drake be great. Let all these niggas be great. We don't forget, but let's not keep beating the niggas up about it. Don't forget. Don't ever forget what happened. And yes, will it be a stain in his career? Yes, it will be. Just like Jay losing the Nas will be a stain in his career. As much as I hate to admit that, as much as I hate to admit that he lost that battle, he did, and it's a stain in his career.
Don't compare that,
Just
man.
like
Don't
I'm
don't
not.
don't
No,
don't
no,
don't
no, no,
compare.
no, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not what I'm doing. You know exactly what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
That's a respectable thing that he has, though. He has a respectable thing that we can appreciate his thing, bro. You know what I mean? Um, it's funny that you brought up Ja Rule, bro. And every time Stan kept saying, after you brought up Ja Rule, and every time Stan kept saying, it's time to move on, I thought about that Ja Rule interview when he was like, when do we move on? When do we
Look, man,
move on,
I'm
man?
not. Look.
When do we move on? He got so tired of 50 Cent, he was on the radio. Like, when do we move on? And every time Stan said, yo, we gotta move on. I just kept thinking about Ja Rule saying that shit like, yo, when do we move on, man? How long y'all gonna be on this shit? Like, when do we move on? To answer your question though, Reg, no, I wouldn't give Drake the same benefit of the doubt that I gave. And it is unfair. That was a very good observation. But see, the thing about J. Cole is this is the thing about J. Cole. Drake came in the game talking shit to niggas. He's been a shit talker from the jump. Even Drizzy, you and Pussy identical. You like the finish line. We can't wait to run into you. That's early Drake. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be honest, bro. You know what, Reggie? You called it out. I can't lie about it. I'm biased, bro. Fuck this shit, bro. I'm biased, bro. J. Cole is my guy, bro. Like, I'm like, despite him doing the bitch ass shit, he's still nice. So I'm gonna still respect the fact that he's still nice. But Reggie is absolutely right. 8 times out of 10, a nigga back out of a fucking hip hop battle that's that prestigious, that's that high up, that nigga disappears, bro. We never give niggas that, like, bro. It's been some hip hop are supposed to cancel J. Cole. We are. That's an absolute fact. But that nigga too nice, bro. He too nice, bro. He too nice. Way nicer than Ja Rule, yo.
Okay,
Ja Rule, like niggas was getting tired of Ja Rule.
as long as you admit your bias, you know what I'm saying. And I think that not just not just in like hip hop, but I think in all facets of life, we should recognize where we're biased and try to fight against that bias. So that's kind of the thing that I've always said. And for me, most things I always am conscious of that. I try to make sure that when I'm judging someone, I'm taking bias out of it. Whether we're talking about music, sports, politics, any of that stuff, I try to take bias out of it. So I appreciate you acknowledging that you're biased and whatnot, and that's cool. And I think that that's a good thing because you're thinking about it. You're like, yeah, if Drake did this, I wouldn't let it go.
I wouldn't have.
I also want to challenge the fact that J. Cole didn't come in the game talking. I mean, he on the mixtapes he used to talk. I mean, Forest Hill Drive, like on that last verse, what he say? Got it pulled up here. I don't play no games. I ain't no joke. Like the great Rakim, when I make my notes, you niggas might be L, you might be Kane, you might be Slick Rick with 19 change, you might be Drizzy, Drake, or Kendrick Lamar, but check the birthday, nigga. You ain't the God. That don't hit. That don't hit no more.
Hey,
That ain't hitting no
bro,
more.
this shit crazy, bro. This shit crazy.
That ain't hitting.
Yo, you know what's crazy? When you spit that to me, I was thinking like, man, nigga don't want to hear that shit.
Nope.
Nigga don't want to hear that shit from him no more.
Nope.
But I do want to hear Crooked Smile, bro. And I do want to hear.
I'll take it.
I do want to hear that shit from him. But I'm gonna just be honest. If Drake backed out of battle after he made a mixtape about a nigga,
Mm-hmm.
we would cancel Drake, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We would cancel Drake, bro. We would cancel a lot of rappers over that, bro. We really would, bro. We've canceled rappers for less. Like, we really would if you really think about it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I think y'all have both come around that he deserves what he gets, right? Have we all kind of come around?
I didn't say that he did. Like I said, my feelings is basically we got to move on, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that you forget the shit that happened. You don't forget what he said, what he did. I'm just saying we got to move on because these guys deserve. These guys have to continue their careers. It's time to move on. That's all I'm saying. We can't keep
Every time we say
shitting on
that shit,
J.
I think
Cole for all
about
this stuff. Well, I'm just saying. I know.
every
I'm
time we
saying
say
that a
move
lot, but
on, bro.
when I understand that. I understand that's funny to you. I get that. That's cool. What I'm saying is that I get it. I really do. But I'm just saying that these guys are great. It doesn't take away from the greatness of Jeff Cole's greatness. None of this takes away from that. But he does this again. It is going to be a stain in his career. It's going to be a stain in his legacy. But we gotta let it go, man. Let it go. That's all I'm saying. Let's move on. Let him do his work. Let him do his thing. Let him, put out records, put out albums that are good, and but never forget. But let's not keep shitting on him, man.
All right.
Every time Cole put out a record, you're gonna say, man, we're gonna show that nigga. You backed out. Can't do that, man. Can't do that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying forget. I'm just saying let's.
All right. Hey,
Reggie got me feeling bad, bro.
hey.
Because we really are supposed to cancel J. Cole, bro. We really are, bro. We really are
I'm not
supposed to cancel.
canceling him
Yo,
for that,
listen.
man. Come on
It's
now.
like he
No.
got me feeling. Yo, but we supposed to though. We supposed to. In the history, if you go by the history of hip hop, we are supposed to cancel this nigga. Like that's why I feel Reggie got me feeling bad because the true hip hop fan in me says, oh, we supposed to cancel this nigga, bro. But the
Right.
fan of J. Cole in me says, like, let that shit go. Like it make me feel bad, bro. Yo, can you imagine if Takeover would have came out and Nas didn't respond? Can you imagine if Kumo D did all of that shit to LL and LL dissed him and then apologized? Bro, niggas would be canceled, bro.
Bro, I
Like
saw an interview. MC Shan to this day is still haunted by the fact that he didn't respond to The Bridge Is Over. He still is bothered by it. He's still bothered by it to this day, man. This is hip hop. So nah, yo, like, I mean, I'm gonna give y'all the last word, man. I done said everything I gotta say about it, man. I'm still a Cole fan, man, but no, I ain't letting nothing go. This stain is on that jacket. It ain't going nowhere. I'll give y'all the last word.
I understand that. I'm just saying. let the nigga made the. I think that he knows. He knows deep down that he made. I don't want to say a mistake, but he didn't do. He didn't do what the hip hop audience wanted him to do. He didn't give the hip hop fans what they wanted.
Didn't
And when people
capitalize.
in hip hop, he didn't give you guys what y'all wanted. That's the y'all wanted the big triple threat cage match between the three guys in the game, the three top dogs. Y'all wanted that triple threat match, and that's fine. And you didn't get it, and you were mad, and y'all mad about it. Niggas is mad about it. I'm not saying y'all, but saying niggas in general are mad about it. And everybody has it entitled to be mad about it. I'm just saying it's time to move on. That's all.
Kurt?
Nah, bro. Reggie got me. Reggie got me looking in the mirror, man. I'm talking to the man in the mirror. Because we really are supposed to cancel. We're supposed to cancel. No, bro. Stan. I'm like, if we put my love for J. Cole to the side, he is supposed to be canceled the moment he apologized after dissing the nigga. He is supposed to be canceled. That's why, Reggie, you got me fucked up with this, right? Real quick, bro. Because the only reason I can't cancel J. Cole is because I love him. Because I love his music. You see what I'm saying? Outside of that, there is no principle in what J. Cole does that stands for itself. The only reason I can honestly say that I shouldn't cancel him is because I love his music. It's not like, oh, he stood up like a man, or you know what I'm saying? Or he made this prep. No, nigga, you went out like a sucker. It's just that I got love for your sucker ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
As do
oh
I.
man, you really got me messed up in the middle right now, man. But I will say this, yo, I'm not gonna stop listening to him, but we are supposed to cancel.
All right. All right, fellas. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it there. I think we've everyone said their piece. This probably won't be the last time this topic comes up because we are in the future going to do another diss track tier list, and I do plan to do one where we tier all the disses that were involved in this battle, including J. Cole's. So this topic is going to come back up, but for now we're going to leave it there. Appreciate y'all for coming through.
Peace.
Peace, man.